Hi mamas, today we're going to talk about feeding your baby, whether that's combination, breastfeeding, bottle feeding, and we're also going to talk about some of the emotional, mental health aspects of feeding, and as well as some self-regulations to do whenever you feel overwhelmed or stressed when you're feeding baby, and how OT connects to all of this. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so as always, this is a no judgment free zone. And as I mentioned, there's breastfeeding, bottle feeding, and combination, which is both breastfeeding and bottle feeding. There's no right way on how to feed your baby. All three are great as long as you're feeding your baby and your baby's healthy and your baby's happy, and most importantly, you're happy. Again, do whatever feels right for you. Key point for you. I get it, it's easier said than done when you're either reading or hearing these comments of breastfeeding is better, but like I said, as long as you're feeding your baby, a fed baby is a happy baby. So some common feeding challenges mamas may experience when breastfeeding are sore or cracked nipples, not enough milk supply, and breast engorgement, which is when the breasts get filled with too much milk, causing pain and discomfort, and your breasts may feel even hard and tight. And then lastly, latching difficulties. The emotional impact of feeding. Let's talk about it. I feel like sometimes this topic can be very taboo because it's honestly not something I commonly hear mothers talk about. But yeah, some mothers do feel guilty, frustrated, or even develop self-doubt because they may often hear how breastfeeding is often the best, as well as the societal pressures of, seeing other mothers easily breastfeed their babies or produce milk, which can definitely cause and create that sense of pressure, like, oh my god, what am I doing wrong? And again, those feelings of guilt and frustration or self-doubt come into play. Then this leads to emotional exhaustion, as mothers may feel like a failure or feel like they're not a good enough mother because they can't produce enough breast milk. So yeah, those are just some of the emotional aspects of breastfeeding. So yes, definitely breastfeeding can feel and be very overwhelming, but again, it's something very common. Unfortunately, not many mothers talk about it, but I completely understand, just because, with breastfeeding, you hear those comments from your friends or even family members that for them it was so easy, but for you and me not be, and that's completely okay. But yeah, some mothers may experience pain, fatigue, and even pressure to breastfeed because of those factors, that it's so easy for them, and how breastfeeding is the best type of feeding for a baby. But honestly, do whatever feels right for you and your mental health. Also, some mothers may feel isolated during this period because it is a lot of pressure and a huge responsibility, because you're the only one that can breastfeed and feed your baby. So yeah, breastfeeding can also be physically demanding. No matter how tired or exhausted you are, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you have to do whatever you have to do for your baby, and if that's breastfeeding, then that's breastfeeding. So yeah, those are just some of the mental health challenges that mothers may experience during this time. So I know it's a tough situation, but if you are currently feeling stuck because you're still having challenges with breastfeeding, whether it's uncomfortable or even overstimulating, do whatever feels right for you. Yes, let me repeat that one more time. Do whatever feels right for you. Forget what those Facebook mamas gotta say, or what your mother-in-law or your tia is saying. Do whatever feels right for you. A fed baby is a happy baby. Yes, let me say that one more time. A fed baby is a happy baby, and as long as you're feeding your baby and your baby is healthy and happy, you're set. So I just want to say a few positive self-affirmations. So repeat after me. Give yourself grace. I am giving myself grace. I am not a bad mother. I am not a failure. I am doing the best that I can, and that is okay. My well-being does matter. Healthy mama equals healthy baby. But yes, my well-being does matter. I am doing the best that I can. I am not a failure. I am not a bad mother. And remember to always give yourself grace, because it's hard. Like I said, you're the only one that can feed your baby. That's a huge responsibility on you. So give yourself grace, mama. You're doing the thing. You're an amazing mother. Never forget that. Now let's talk about the emotional aspects of bottle feeding, which can also just be as overwhelming and stressful. So yeah, mothers may feel judged by others and family members because they breastfed or are currently breastfeeding. So it's like, why aren't you breastfeeding? But again, in reality, it can be a lot emotionally and physically. So again, with the Facebook group mamas saying that breastfeeding is the best, which could again impact our emotional and mental health, because there's no such thing as breastfeeding being the best. Like, as long as you're feeding your baby, you're set. So I'm gonna repeat this again and again. A fed baby is a happy baby. And mothers may feel dissatisfied with their choice because they're probably thinking like, did I do the right thing? Like, you know, breastfeeding to bottle feeding, is this okay? But regardless, do whatever feels right for you. Again, those feelings of guilt may arise because you're just like, am I even a good mother? But you're an amazing mother, and give yourself grace. This is not an easy decision. This is a very hard one, but again, do whatever feels right for your mental health, for your physical health. And I'm gonna say this one more time: a fed baby is a happy baby. So whether you're breastfeeding, bottle feeding, or combination, all feeding methods deserve support and validation. So feeding your baby can sometimes feel overwhelming and stressful for a variety of reasons. So those self-regulation techniques such as deep breathing, positive self-affirmations, or even those grounding techniques can help mamas achieve maternal self-confidence, which is when mamas feel confident in their caregiving abilities and just ready to take on any other responsibilities that they have, like household tasks, self-care, all of that jazz. So here are some self-regulation techniques for you to do whenever you are feeling stressed or overwhelmed. We have our deep breathing, which is inhaling for 4 seconds and then exhaling for 6 seconds. And I can show you really quick. So inhaling, exhaling, I probably could have done that a lot slower, but yes, inhaling for 4 seconds and exhaling for 6 seconds. If that is too much for you, then start off small. Then maybe inhale for 2 seconds and exhale for 4 seconds, you know, or 3 seconds, whatever feels right for you. And then as for our grounding techniques, we have that 5-4-3-2-1 method. And fun facts, whenever we're tensed, our body, sometimes our shoulders and our jaw can get super duper tight. So take a breather, make sure you feel calm, just so you can unclench your jaw and make sure your shoulders are relaxed. And of course, those self-positive affirmations like, I am worthy. I want to hear you say, I am worthy, capable, and strong. I am doing my best. And yeah, those are just some self-regulation techniques that can remove any negative thoughts or just any negative emotions. And if you want to learn more about my self-regulation techniques, I have another video specifically for self-regulation techniques that you can definitely check. So yes, mama, set yourself up for success. Set the environment already. Create a calm feeding environment and have things near you and around you already. So have those snacks, water, your phone charger, or remote TV on standby. Because I would hate for you to finally sit down and, you know, you're in a comfortable position, baby's comfortable, and then quickly you realize my phone is about to die. Where is my charger? Well, your charger may be in the other room or so close yet so far. So yeah, set the room up, you know, have everything nearby. As always, if partner, family member, or friend is with you, and go ahead and call them up really quick. Go ahead and tell them, hey, can you please, you know, get this for me and stuff. So yes, use your support system, and yeah, just set yourself up for success and create that soothing environment. Okay, mamas, so now we're going to talk about comfortable breastfeeding positions. So if you're currently not breastfeeding, don't even worry about it. We're going to talk about bottle feeding and all of that, so you're more than welcome to just skip through this. Okay, so for cradle hold, lay your baby across your lap facing you. Support their head with your forearm, nose toward your nipple. Keep their body supported and closed, and make sure their ear, shoulder, and hip are in a straight line. And that's for cradle hold. And I even provided a little picture just so you can visually see that as well. Lying on your side. So lie on your side and get comfortable with it. Place baby facing you, tummy to tummy. Keep your baby's ear, shoulder, and hip in a straight line. Use pillows behind you for support, and use your free arm to guide baby to your breast. And again, I provided a picture. Laid back nursing. So lean back comfortably, not flat though, with pillows to support you. Place baby on your chest, tummy to tummy, and make sure you can see your baby's face. And then support your baby and guide them to your nipple. And again, I provided a picture for you to visually see that. Rugby hold. So sit comfortably with a pillow at your side. Place baby under your arm close to your body. Keep your baby's nose level with your nipple, and then support their neck and guide them to the latch, or to latch. So yeah, that is rugby hold. I provided a picture, and you're more than welcome to look at my references because I can't remember from the top of my head which one exactly, but it was a website that has all of those breastfeeding positions. So some self-regulation techniques for bottle feeding are deep breathing, focus on connection with baby, calm environment, and then taking breaks or switching positions. Okay, so now best positioning for bottle feeding. So hold baby close in a semi-upright position. Make sure you can see their face. Talk to them and maintain eye contact when they're bottle feeding. And I have a picture of dad doing that because yes, let's say you need that self-care because we are prioritizing ourselves, or I don't know, you need to do some household chores or cook dinner. Well, if partner is there, or a family member is there, or a friend is there, just say, hey, can you please feed the baby, or can I feed the baby while you help me do these chores, or vice versa, you know. But yes, anyone can help out mama. Feeling overwhelmed, pause and take a breather. Go to a room and just say, before you do that though, just say if partner is there with you, or a family member or a friend is there, just say, hey, I need a few minutes to myself, and then go to a room and then pause and take a breather. Place baby in a safe place if needed. Ask for help and allow yourself to just rest. I mean, it can be physically and emotionally demanding to breastfeed or even bottle feed, or both, you know. So give yourself grace and truly give that time to yourself, and to rejuvenate yourself and kind of like gather your thoughts and feelings together. So how does this all tie into occupational therapy? So self-regulation techniques can help us feel calm and in control of our emotions. So once mamas reach that flow state, that, you know, state where they're relaxed and, you know, boss stage, they're able to feel okay, and, you know, this was just a little small bump in the road, but, you know, now they're back in business because of those self-regulation techniques. So yeah, self-regulation techniques can help mamas feel confident in their abilities, reduce that feeling of being stressed or overwhelmed, supports the routine of feeding, and of course the most important one is making sure you're okay, mama, because when you feel good, then you feel like you can tackle on your day. So yes, mamas, please do those self-regulation techniques. Do not skip on those positive self-affirmations, those deep breathing techniques, gentle movement, all of that good stuff, you know. The most important thing is that you're good and you're happy and you feel calm and relaxed, because you matter, mama. So before we end this video, I just want to do a few little positive self-affirmations. So I am learning. My journey is unique. I am doing enough. Let's do that one more time. I am learning. My journey is unique. I am doing enough. And I'm gonna repeat this one for you. You are learning. Your journey is unique. You are doing enough. Please remember that. A fed baby is a happy baby. Do whatever feels right for you. And I know it's hard because you feel conflicted. It's a tough decision, but at the end of the day, your mental and physical health matters so much more, because how can you be able to take care of a village when you can barely take care of yourself? So yes, give yourself grace. The biggest takeaway from this is to give yourself grace. Your mental health matters. You matter. And you are doing enough. You are learning. Your journey is unique. You're amazing. But okay, make sure to check out my next video. We're going to talk about some local resources and how to build a support system. Bye. Thank you.